And welcome to Scratchpad. Today I'm going to give you a very quick tour on how to use Scratchpad. So I'm going to start with a very simple question. What are Scope 3 emissions? So the reason I've asked this question is because I've not put any guidance to the AI as to who I want scope emissions for. I just want a general question, what are Scope 3 emissions? And you can see here that I've got a very general answer. Now, perhaps you want to ask what are Scope 3 emissions for your company? So what are Scope 3 emissions? And I'm going to click this search feature here to search in the knowledge base. So now I am just searching in the evidence library and saved answers. I am also using the context of this thread. So I'm likely to still get that general answer at the start of my answer. If I had started a new thread, that general information wouldn't be available to the AI for this answer. And so I would just get an answer from the evidence and approved answers. So we can see here now that the AI has decided what evidence and what approved answers to use. And it's now writing, again, that general information for me. And then right at the end, I should get some specific information to Amazon, which is the account I'm logged into today. It's really important to remember that the AI is not able to read your mind or assume things. So you need to be very specific with your prompts as to what you want to get the answers for. So now, for example, let's say I want to search the knowledge base again. So I'm just using my evidence and the answers in the evidence. I'm going to do Scope 3 emissions for the last 3 years. So now I should get a list of evidence points from the evidence library about what those emissions were over the last few years. While we're waiting for that to load, you can also change the settings here. So this is where you can say, I only want to search for approved answers. If you're using the answer library, the answer must be approved. It's not looking at answers in review or unassigned. You can use only the evidence library if you want to ignore those approved answers, or you can use no context. So this is just using general information like the first instance we saw. So in a moment here, this should load and we're going to get our emissions for the last 3 years. Again, we can see here, this is the information that it's using to create the answer, and it's created me a bullet point list of answers. So I can then take this one step further, and this central icon here is expert mode. So this will allow me to create a document. So I can then say, create a document of Scope 3 emissions for the last 3 years in a table. And once that's just finished processing that first one, I can ask that. So expert mode is going to create now a document. So this is going to pop up in a little box. So you can activate this by just saying create a document or by clicking on that expert mode. And once it's created the document, I'm able to interact with that document. So this is great for RFIs, proposals, business cases, those sorts of things, where you want to get the AI to draft a document for you. So here we go. I can click on this and now I can chat and edit this document here. So it's starting to create my table for me here. And there we go. Now it's got the table in. So I then might want to add at the end of this, for example, write me a summary paragraph about the results in this table. And I can get the AI to draft that for me. I can then go into here and I can edit what the AI has written, and I can change it. I can ask the AI to change it. Perhaps I want the AI to make it longer or shorter. But I've got full control and I can interact with this document from within Scratchpad. And then once it has finished generating, which it will just be doing in the bottom corner, I'll be able to get the download document sign in the top here. If you try and click out of it, it will also ask you to download or copy the document. It's not automatically saved, so please make sure that you save your work. If you have any questions at any point, just click the help feature in the bottom corner. You'll get a picture of my face. I am a real person. You can ask me for help at any time. Enjoy.